So, I heard you are going to be purchasing a home. Watch this first. Alright, you guys, welcome to my little corner of YouTube where you and I will share information our broke parents didn't tell us. Sorry, Dad. You guys are going to get all up in my business, and I figured if I'm gonna let you into my personal finances, we can at least have a drink together. All right, let's get to it. I remember when I bought my home back in 2019, I just don't remember there being a lot of content out there to help me answer some of the pressing questions that I had. So that's why I'm creating this video, because if I can just give you an ounce more information than I had when I bought my first home, I have done something right. I thought I'd break down for you the good, the bad, and the ugly of purchasing your first home. And that way, if this video scares you enough, you won't purchase. But maybe the upside will give you that encouragement you need to go ahead and buy that home. So there we were, young, in love, pregnant, and eager to make our biggest purchase ever. My husband saw a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2-car garage with a nice backyard, and he just thought, this is the home that my family needs. So at the time, I was really like smack dab in the middle of getting out of debt. You might recall that I paid off close to $86,000 in student loans. I used Dave Ramsey's plan to help make that possible for me. I have to tell you, when my husband came and said that he wanted to buy a home, your girl was stressed. I'm like,
babe, we can't buy a house, we're getting out of debt. This is totally not in order of the baby steps 2. Everyone knows you don't buy a house when you're on baby step 2.
And my husband was all,
babe, I found this house and I just really think that this is the time and we need to buy it right now. Yep, right now.
We bought the house. And y'all know me, I do not like to spend money. So there goes my anxiety. And after purchasing the house, I began to categorize things into the good, the bad, and the ugly of home purchasing. Here it is. The good. Man, our home value skyrocketed. We bought our house in 2019, and today our home has already increased by $30,000, and that number keeps growing. I mean, that investment, it surpasses our 401ks, our savings accounts. I mean, it is the best investment that we have made to date. It is true when they say that home purchasing can literally change your socioeconomic status. It's doing that for us. It's incredible. Very thankful to have this as an asset. The bad. It increased our overhead. We lived in a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom home prior, and we were paying about $13.50 a month. Now we're paying $19.50 a month. So did it slow down our process of getting out of debt? You better believe it. Absolutely. And the ugly. So when we purchased this home, we had zilch, nada. We had not a dollar to put down on this home. And you better believe that obviously the banks were just like, okay, great credit, good incomes, but you don't want to put anything down? Okay, well, we'll give you a less than favorable home mortgage. We ended up having a 4.75% interest rate, Not only was that higher than the average at that time, but we also got an adjustable rate mortgage. So that essentially means that our mortgage would be fixed for 7 years. And then after that, the mortgage could be literally whatever they wanted it to be. So we knew that we were gonna have to refinance to get out of that home, and we did. Let me know in the comments below if you are interested in hearing about our home refinance process. That joint has saved us hundreds of dollars. We're no longer paying $19.50 a month. We're now paying around $1,500, with a lot more of that going to our principal, and our interest rate is a much better 2.8%. So what that's gonna do for us financially is huge. Okay, so back to the good. This home has a lot of space. I mean, we've hosted birthday parties here. We've had my baby shower here. Look, I would birth my next kid in my living room if I could. That's how much I appreciate the space of this home. Space can do so much for you. I remember when my little one was 6 months old, it was super easy to just kick him out of our room, and I think that's one of the reasons why he slept through the night so early. He had his own space and he was able to do that. We were able to kind of disconnect for the moment when we needed to allow him to grow that independence. With apartment livings, you have people on the side of you, they're underneath you, they're above you. You can't like do the happy dance if you wanted to, you know, because you have to be concerned about your neighbors. It is so nice to not have to worry about that anymore. The bad. We pay homeowners association fees. Ours is actually one of the lowest in the Georgia area. We pay about $1,000 a month for homeowners association fees. And what that allows is it covers the expenses of the pool in our community, the gate in our community, cameras, the clubhouse. It is an added expense, but it allows us to have those extra amenities. I personally love it. I think it's relatively affordable. I know people who pay as much as $350 a month on homeowners association fees, so I am thankful that ours is just $1,000 a month. But just know that does not go into the equity of your home. It is like rent, it goes right out the window. And the ugly. There is maintenance that goes into owning a home. I remember when I lived in an apartment, I would call the maintenance man when the garbage disposal went off. Now, the maintenance man is my husband. Babe, the garbage disposal is broke. Babe, the dishwasher is broke. Babe, the roof is leaking. Babe, all the toilets needs to be replaced. True story. And it was not cheap. We had to pay that. There is no one else who is going to incur the cost of maintaining your home. It is you, baby. Once your name is on that mortgage, that says the home is yours and you are responsible. Keep that in mind before you purchase your home. And that's honestly why it's super important that when you buy your home, that you do follow some of the recommendations that have been given. For example, Dave Ramsey recommends that you do not pay more than a quarter of your take-home expenses on your home. So that means take whatever you make monthly, divide it by 4. If your mortgage exceeds that, then you have too much house. You all know my goal is to one day be financially independent. I am not going to let too much house rob me of that goal. There was a point too where your girl started to feel a little bit bad and bougie because, I mean, we started replacing the floor, we upgraded all of our appliances, we changed out light fixtures, we got a big screen TV, like all the things we didn't do when we were living in an apartment, we did when we bought this house because we felt like, hey, this is ours, it has our name on it, it is something that we're proud of. I mean, painting walls, updating bathrooms, like we turned this into a home that we're proud of. And I love our home and I'm really thankful to have it. You know, at the end of the day, this will not be our only home purchase. It's our first one. There are lessons that we learned, but there's nothing that I really regret. This life is a journey. And a journey means you're on a road, and that road is not always gonna be smooth. Sometimes it's a little bit bumpy. But boy, did I learn some incredible lessons that I'm gonna take with me when I buy my next home. So thanks guys for being on this journey. I look forward to learning from you as well. Let me know in the comments below what you learned from buying your first home or what you learned from this video. All right guys, I'll see you in the next one.